Small, leave me. How big is that deck? Small, leave me alone. The enemy scam user.
But yeah, as I was saying, shall I probably play 2 more with everyone, and then I'll go play some solos, I think. And that's good, because when I play solo, I get to, like, think about what I'm doing more. Which will be good for improving my play.
Okay, same plan. No changes.
No, we gotta change it, because now they know our plan. I gotta switch it up on them.
Well, if that's what they were doing, then they're bitches. And they will be banned and dishonorably discharged.
Sammy's VDV Coastal.
What a surprise!
Yep. Expect airdrops from Sammy.
Yeah, definitely jet tax. Early on. The weakness of Sammy's air tax calls is that he's always like, okay, that's enough jets, so we have to bring infinite jets. Because you get a lot of position on this map with airborne too. So just bring every interceptor you've got at the start, I reckon.
Are we gonna try to counter airborne him at all?
Do we even have an airborne player?
We have 2.
I am.
Look at Bene.
If anyone wants to do an airborne rollout with infantry, that's fine. Up to you. That's on you guys.
I don't really have transport for it.
Yeah,
I only have
Rune
one
was already.
dogfight. One dogfighter.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I don't
6,
run
7.
the transport planes in any of my decks.
Yeah.
This is a reasonable looking number of jets. It's not bad.
I guess I could also spawn the Strike Eagle, but I'll see. I'll see how the air battle goes.
Is anyone playing right side?
I will.
I am.
Okay, so Borg, you're gonna like airborne over there, or you're armoring over there?
I'm gonna get some I'm gonna get some Osprey up there first, and then I'm gonna follow up with armor.
I'm gonna be playing really close to the river, but it also looks like there's shallows that we can cross. So
The entire F cap area is crossable.
Here we go.
Good copy. Next waypoint received. Already there. They won't see me coming. Joint Strike Fighter, at your command, sir. Flight plan updated. Roger, flying there. Joint Strike Fighter, at your command, sir.
Here we go.
Panther copies. Yellow Jacket, standing by. Inbound. New bearing set. New course set. Turning to new bearing.
135 down.
Joint Strike Fighter, at your command, sir. Proceeding his frag.
I missed my
Like
credit
helicopters going for
15C,
J.
lost it too soon.
Joint Strike Fighter, at your command, sir. Line of coordinates.
Oh, damn it. I got my Osprey.
Target lock.
They got Patriots incoming. So
Running,
cool.
Bugging out.
running
Get the
seed.
planes out if you're still there.
Half of the earth.
Mule's got a
Joint
Venom in,
Strike Fighter,
looks
at
like
your
J.
command, sir. New heading set. Venom. Venom at your command.
Well, we did not win that at all.
Ambulance
It
here.
was that bad.
Okay, so they've got early airborne holds on those points.
I'm gonna try to get some airborne boys on
Recon
Kilo.
vehicle, ready.
Okay.
The Venom is in the air. Recon vehicle standing by.
I'm gonna set up an air net
Pedal to the
like
metal.
right here.
Already there. Your eyes and ears.
So hopefully we get like an L-shaped defense going on.
Moving out. Moving there now. You'd be blind without us. Oscar Mike.
Alright,
One of those brawlers got shot down, I pulled back the second one.
Yeah.
Good copy. Next waypoint received. Solid copy. Moving out. Roger. Moving out. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Roger. We're on the move. Roger. We're Oscar Mike. Copy.
Heliborne troops coming in here. Just in case anyone's got strikes.
Send traffic. Over.
Okay, my boys are deployed.
Nice strike. Beautiful strike! Well done, Benny. Do we have a front player who's gonna play the middle on the river? Okay, that sounds like I should probably be doing that then instead of my plan to go up to their spawn. I guess it depends, Benny. Like, how much front line would you be able to commit to the river? Like, do you need me to go F, or am I better off going into the plains? Because I want to go in the plains.
I've got some like marines and stuff I can throw in there.
Okay. Because river is typically a focal point, but my plan is to turn the plains into the real winning point. So I'd like to be able to focus that.
Armored, moving out. Moving as ordered.
Do you have a pilot drone in the water? No, I picked him up. But thanks for checking with me.
Jeep. Going down.
Enemy Patriot spotted. 2 enemy Patriots marked with crosshairs.
I'm putting up slam rams on Kilo. They're on hotel, and Golf is being taken right now. Can somebody get Charlie?
I wasn't going towards it.
Philip?
For a Jeep there.
Yeah, I'll probably
I'm planning to push through B and A.
Okay, I am probably gonna have to move my airnet more south, or...
Yeah, sorry, my
Okay,
roll
last
ain't
one.
quick with this.
Moving there now. Move backwards. Recon vehicle engaged. Looks like we found him.
Oh, what the fuck?
In about 3 minutes, can I get a Global Hawk over here? Not yet, but in about 3 minutes I'll call it.
Yeah, I'll get one ready.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let Philip take care of it.
20 seconds, I need to get this up. Need to set my control grips up too.
Heavy cab is on the field.
Here's missile or seed. Yeah.
Yep. Seed coming in.
Heavy
2,
cavalry
3.
ready for action. Personal carrier
You
here.
want to get those
Six.
pivots out of the woods so they can actually shoot missiles coming in.
Someone call for
Right.
a
Put them in
cab.
open ground.
Abrams here. We're combat ready. Abrams ready to roll. Inland Abrams.
Okay, my pivots are gonna be a problem for a little bit.
Same thing with the Patriots, honestly. You only want them on an edge of a wood. You can't shoot through the
Roger.
trees.
Moving out.
The radar, they don't.
At-
No, the Patriots are fine.
At low flying.
You down one
cruise
pivots?
missiles.
Yeah, I-
Down 2 pivots.
I got 4 pivads, so if need be, I can get you pivads.
Okay, can I get that Global Hawk recon over DB and A? I'm about to make my push.
Yep.
Thank you. I think I'll call in a pair of Vipers as well for this. Probably more lavs.
Need supplies?
You always need more of these damn things.
Roger. We're on the move.
No, I don't want to be the guy who I was talking about yesterday, where basically I sit here forever and don't push in. So as soon as this Global Hawk goes over, I'm going to get in there.
Lav, awaiting order. Bradley fighting vehicle at your command, sir.
Okay, I see an Avenger here. That's gonna get the Hawk. Patriot. Okay, I'm not seeing much in the open, so it's probably a lot of infantry. Alright, I'm gonna start pushing.
Yep.
Driver, move forward. Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Driver, move out. M1 Abrams, warmed up and ready to go.
Having a super group of all units actually is probably a smart idea. Because then I can just be like, seal my shit at once. I need more weapons. I mean, I need more fucking control groups. So if I set that to 0 now, if I set everything to 0, and I hold shift, I can see where everything's going, which is kind of cool.
Troop transport reporting in. Armored transport ready. Heavy cav ready to rumble. Fire in maneuver.
Cruise missiles inbound.
Driver backwards. Anti-aircraft standing by.
I got Kiavas hitting your tanks.
Yep, thank you.
Lab here. Back pedal, driver. Halt.
These Patriots might be able to take a hit from cruise missile.
Abrams engaged in combat. Anti-aircraft here. At your command. Abrams here.
Are you talking about
I
mine?
should have got those Vipers.
Yeah,
I'll
there
get
was a
them
cruise
now.
missile on the back. I'm trying to get a scout sniper.
They were... No, they're out of ammo.
Oh.
I need to resupply them. I wasn't paying attention to their ammo.
Artillery and
Hello, friends. Over here. If y'all can.
Get your asses out of my
There's a lot of shit there.
Air defense here. We're combat ready.
Oh, I have recon over here, I see.
Now. Air defense ready for action. Back out, driver. Back pedal, driver. Backwards.
Does anybody have any artillery or anything like prism or something?
They're cruise missiling me.
No prisons. So.
realized that
Okay, we lost the good Abrams. They lost some tanks. I need to go kill that Forcon.
Fire in maneuver. Unknown coordinates received.
I shouldn't have resupplied this close to the... Okay, they're bringing more
they're getting
infantry in over here.
outgunned by all of their support right now.
Transport is on its way.
Also, I'm pushing with no support. Oh shit, our whole ANA is dead. Oh no, it is behind me, never mind.
Point received. Fast landing assistance. What can I do for you? Pedal to the metal. Roger. Moving out. Friendly fighting vehicle ready.
Seed coming in. Felon.
Yep.
Heavy cav.
They got one of my Patriots. Oh, they hit both of them. Got right past the pivots.
Brad here. Bradley, ready for action.
Anybody see where those artillery shot? Oh,
Yeah.
I see him. I see him.
We're combat ready. Rolling.
I think I need more light vehicles reconning in front of me.
I got
Moving to shooting position. Logistics ready.
force.
Heavy cav is on the field.
Patriot spotted.
Viper awaiting mission. All walking sandbags. Jump out. Bradley, ready for
So
combat.
they've set up heliborne infantry over here on Crosshair on the left. Philip, if you're here for that. Oh no, you're just here to sting, okay.
Further they fall. Radar turned off. They can't know we're here.
Okay, make another push, I don't have time.
Ready to roll. Armored Fury is on its way.
I'm gonna get this in there.
Lab reporting in. Heavy armor is on the field. Rolling into combat.
I'm gonna make another attempt at pushing.
Heavy cavalry ready for action.
Patriot.
Lab ready. Moving out.
Putting an MQ-1 over your head, Beagle.
Friendly fighting vehicle.
A what?
Viper is combat.
Fucking drone!
Okay. MQ1, sorry, I didn't know, I don't know what fucking MQ1 is.
Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Air defense standing by. Brad here. We're combat ready. Already
Longbow near Delta.
I
Yeah.
can't call it a Great Eagle, I can't call it an MQ-1.
Abrams ready to roll.
Need to make sure I'd with my tanks, not fucking around near them. Though I have Viper. I have Viper. Viper can help.
Driving to coordinates. Armored cav glitching the
no
enemy.
front line.
Search and destroy.
On the left.
Copy. Relocating. I got my ears on. Go ahead.
The Patriots
like-
are coming back online.
Looks like the Eagles 73 stinks up shit over there.
Heavy cap, ready to rumble. Troop transport.
If anybody's got any like cruise missiles or anything, I've got eyes on their Patriots, at least on
Yeah,
the right.
I see them. Hold on.
I tried, but there's 2 Patriots and a bunch of pivots in front of them.
I know there's at least 2 pivads. I don't know where that. The third one's like parallel to the Patriots.
Heavy cap, engaged in combat.
Okay, they've got a line of Thunderbolts in this tree line on Crosshair, if anyone's got anything for that.
Engaged in combat.
Yeah, I'm firing.
All labs is dismount.
Oh, they're so ready for everything I'm doing here. I'm not gonna be able to do this.
Marines engaged in combat. Hold your fucking action.
Oh no, there's no way.
Abrams, warmed up and ready to go.
I got 3 players just screening this whole side I see now. I got Sammy, Momentary, and Tamwin, and they just laid out like every piece of defense they've got here.
Heavy cap is on the field.
I got 1 pivot.
Good
Yeah,
shit.
but
You got
I-
both those. You got both those Patriots. Good job.
Air defense.
I'm gonna do the scout sniper so they don't get reconned out.
Watch your spacing. Breaker 1-9, who needs supplies? Abrams here. We're combat ready. Moving as ordered. Make way. Let's get a better picture. Roger. We're on the move. Heavy cab, ready to roll. Full stop, driver. Heavy armor in combat. Driver,
Oh shit.
There's 4 right there.
command, sir.
Yep.
Marines.
Hello.
Roger. We stop here.
Well, I don't know how much you
That's-
guys got with the arty. You might have got a lot there.
I mostly hit the tree line.
Yeah, you might have got a lot. I'll still keep trying to push in, but it's definitely hard for me over here against their air mobility.
Okay, they definitely have. Oh, what the fuck?
Abrams, ready to roll.
I'm definitely getting like outplayed. Though I'm also 1v3, but also getting outplayed by like light infantry here.
Breaker 1-9.
Readiness check. I need another trophy or comparable. Bring in the FAP. And bring in a bunch of Bradleys, I'd say. This is like real open country shit. Alright, I'm gonna try to stage up for like a more overwhelming mech push with Bradleys and tanks. And we'll see if it works. You got cruise missiles coming in again or something.
The higher they fly, the further they
It might be aimed at me.
Copy. Relocating.
Those are coming towards us.
Ready to rumble.
Yeah, it's coming straight for us.
Ready for combat.
So they're watching that with recon. They know about me there.
Pedal to the metal. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Everyone, dismount. Lab, reporting in. Here's our lift. Double dogs here.
So yeah, I'm gonna need to stage further back for one thing, because they have recon all over these woods, I'd say. And for 2, I'm gonna need more tanks, I need more Bradleys. Definitely gonna need more Bradleys.
Full throttle. Get that engine
Seed
running.
strike them, hit your pivots
Armament
again.
is rolling out.
Lower on the infantry, more on the vehicles,
That's
I
fine.
think.
They're meant to absorb it.
Oscar Mike. Roger. Moving out. Roger. We're on the move. AH-1 reporting.
I think the Vipers can go home
Nap of the Earth.
for now. But I'll probably call them back in when the tanks get here.
Fast landing assistance.
I mean, that's cool though. It's good that the game works like that. You can see how I totally lost. You can see how I totally lost in the way I deserve to lose there to a much better prepared
Taking
defense
A.
with a lot more people.
Nice work.
Taking H.
Heavy cab ready.
We hate being perceived, don't we, folks? We sure do hate being perceived, that's true.
Driver, move back.
Okay, so we're gonna get ready to
On the field. Bradley fighting vehicle.
move the fuck out.
Sir. Brad here. Go ahead.
I only have one of these left. I'm gonna need
Assault
way more.
Ranger moving in on hotel.
I only have
some infantry
13
over
minutes to
here
get this done
briefly.
too.
Might have been just snipers.
Lab.
But I'm gonna make the kind of push where it doesn't matter if an ATGM gets fired at me. It's more like, okay, fuck it, fuck you.
There's definitely infantry inside of Juliet. I'm working on them right now.
Air defense here. Driving to coordinates. Prepare the vehicle for transport. Roger. Moving
There's something firing from that position.
My
I don't have
group's
eyes
in.
on it.
Yeah,
Gonna
it's
hit
some
it.
sort of lab.
It looks like it's got AT gyms as well.
Because they're gonna send a whole bunch of helicopters and shit to try to stop me too.
Already there. M1 Abrams ready for action. Heavy cap ready to rumble. Right here, we're combat ready.
Oh,
Didn't I bring in a theft?
there's a Saber right there.
I guess I didn't. Trophy's back again anyway.
See what I can do if I can get these Marines on E.
I think numbers will win over a trophy in this case, though. Do I have all my Brads? Yeah, I have all my Brads.
Lab ready.
Got the lab.
I got my ears on. Go ahead.
If shooting doesn't work, shoot harder.
That's true.
Pretty much.
Solid copy. We unload here.
Abrams ready to roll.
Got the assault breacher.
Ready to roll.
Yep, that lab AD is going crazy though.
M1 Abrams warmed up and ready
I'm
to
taking
Oh, sick.
Juliet right now.
standing by.
The Saber team's not dead yet though. Fuck.
Ready to rumble. Bradley ready for action. Right here, we're combat ready.
Okay, in about a minute or two, I'm gonna start another push.
Abrams here. We're
Yep.
combat ready. Heavy cav is on the field.
I'm just gonna head down to this wood on the left, down the main road. I'm just gonna get online and then just push straight through A is the plan. Cruise missiles incoming. Coming for you in the river. Coming for you in the river.
Yeah, shit.
Heavy armor is on the field. Heavy cav ready to roll. Bradley fighting vehicle reporting in.
Okay, let's get moving.
I lose the river.
What are you waiting for? Drive! Air defense ready for action. Heavy cavalry ready for action. Moving there now. Need supplies? Pedal to the metal. Lab at your command, sir. Good copy. Next waypoint received.
Enemy artillery incoming from the road next to Alpha.
India artillery.
Yeah, sending counter battery. They got my... There's... Okay, that was probably drone spotting.
New course set. Proceeding as flagged.
Okay, I'm re-moving. I'm repositioning my anti-air net to Kilo.
Going gates. Going for a fact. Back to Texaco. Flight plan updated. Flying under the radar. Turning to new heading. New bearing set.
Fuck. Assume they've got recon on everything we've got here. They can see me moving, I think.
Logistics ready.
Yeah,
I'd say they've got recon all up in these woods.
Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Roger.
Sammy's got a KA-52 just behind the area. They're hitting that area hard. But I've got the zone
Heavy cav
almost, or at least
on the
I've
field.
neutralized it.
Heavy cav ready to rumble. Lab awaiting order. Copy. Relocating. Breaker 1-9. Who needs supplies?
You never want to got your supplies.
Roger.
Yeah, there's a
We're off your
fucking
mic.
forecon. I mean a recon.
Bradley, ready for combat. I got my ears on. Go
Cyborg,
ahead.
can you move those scout snipers around a little bit?
Ready.
Which ones?
Moving there now.
The ones way off on the border that spotted those Patriots.
Looking for target.
Where do you want me to just move forward?
Yeah, just kind of try to scout out that area a little bit more.
Yeah, I want to be careful because there's just too many buildings there. I don't want to risk them getting exposed. I don't know how recon is in this game, but I'll look along.
Copy. Next waypoint received. Now.
Alright, the tank battle's on.
Assault Breacher
Right here.
and an Abrams right here.
Moving to shooting position. Rolling.
Yeah, that's pretty taken, Juliet.
Mika was to try and counter those Apaches.
Abrams ready for action. Anti-aircraft here. At your command.
Fucking.
Anti-aircraft here. Abrams ready to roll. Moving to contact. Brad here.
Did I ever call those Vipers back in? No, I didn't. I fucked up.
Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Abrams ready to roll. Pedal to the metal. Roger. We're on the move.
If anybody's got anti-helo, I'm gonna need so much of it over here on the left.
Roger. We're on the move.
I got Kaiwas supporting.
That'd be great.
Someone ask for a ride? Heavy armor in combat.
I don't think I have enough Kaiwas though.
Scout snipers moving up.
Anti-aircraft standing by. Heavy cav engaged in combat. Anti-aircraft engaged in combat. Heavy cav in combat. Smoke deployed. Heavy cav engaged. Heavy armor engaged. Let's back out.
My Kaiwas are going to resupply.
Pedal to the metal. Heavy cav
Fuck, I didn't see that longbow.
Heavy armor is on the field. Driver, move forward.
Cruise missiles incoming.
Moving out.
Yeah.
Get those tracks moving. Driver, move back. Troop transport, standing by.
Oh, I'm pretty fucked up over here.
What are your orders? Solid copy. Moving out. Lab reporting in. Lab ready. Moving engaged.
I can't see the fucking one hitting me. Shit.
Where that AA shot came
Air
from.
defense. We're in combat.
Negative.
Abrams here. We're in combat. Combat patrol underway.
Yeah, it's mainly the helicopters I couldn't really react to hard
Sure, I
enough.
guess I can push on Juliet.
I'm getting set up for one.
Spearheading.
Okay.
Heavy cav is on the field. Driver, move out. Move the fuck out.
Thunderbolt's gonna be a
About
big
to
problem.
fucking obliterate that fucking quadrant.
Just delete the grid square.
Oh, they have
Just delete
APS
the
too, I
grid
shouldn't have
square.
hit them.
Yep.
I'm gonna see if I get the scout sniper more like properly in their backline. I don't know how well that's gonna work out though.
Lab standing by. Heavy cav ready to rumble. Stealth jet here. Changing course. Roger, flying there.
This is AC Shenny from. This is AC4.
Is flag. Stealth jet ready. Let's hit the hard deck. Flight plan updated. Inbound.
We're out of there.
I got my ears on. Go ahead. E1 Abrams, warmed up and ready
Yeah,
to
move
go.
on.
Pedal to the metal.
It's just the one unit though, so
Heavy cav, ready to roll.
confident they're gonna
Abrams here. We're
get a whole lot
combat ready.
If you start building up another force again, I'm gonna throw some Marine Raiders with you.
Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
If anybody's got like points to spare on like a heli push on these two towns, I feel like I've blunted most of what they'd have here to defend it. There is still infantry in those towns to be clear, but like,
At your order.
I feel like a lot of it's gotta be fucked.
Driver, backwards.
And I'm getting a helicopter cruise missile now.
Need supplies?
Center.
I'm sending two Apaches towards
Ready to roll.
Bravo.
Roger. Moving out.
Sorry, not 4 or 5. Did I say 4? I meant AC5.
I'm taking Juliet.
Kind of pushing you.
Moving as ordered. AH-1 standing by.
Yep, I'm gonna need help because there's ACBs and shit here with Marines. And I don't have any more artillery right
On
now.
the field. Move backwards.
Ah!
Left. Awaiting order.
I think I found the one thing I don't like to do in this game, which is fight in forests.
CH-50.
Oh, I want to try that.
Reverse.
You taking stinger fire from this town?
DZ coordinates received.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to push that town now.
Air defense.
Cruise missile inbound. I'm taking it.
Copy.
Oh,
Relocating.
what?
They're shooting us in the back.
Come on, baby.
Taking pictures. What are you
That didn't even hit anything. Amazing.
This is too far back.
moving there now?
Love to play this game.
My Apache just got fucked up, but Bravo is empty right now.
Nice capping it, thank you.
Abrams here, trophy system.
Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Bring us there in 10 seconds, not 10 fucking minutes. Abrams engaged in combat. M1 Abrams ready for
Stinger on your right with that Apache.
There's a tank rolling up on hotel.
Got the Stinger. Can have some of my supplies if you want. They've still got recon back here, I reckon.
Yeah, goddammit. I thought I dealt with them.
You're gonna have to send drones over here to find them, otherwise you'll never find them.
They're trying to re-push on
Mm-hmm.
Roger.
like
Moving
a
next waypoint.
hotel.
Pedal to the metal.
Yeah, they're about to rush us.
Some seed down the left.
Copy. Relocating. Already there. Logistics ready.
Taking salvo on
Moving to rendezvous.
that Abrams.
Copy. Relocating. Lab here. Roger.
Need counter battery
Roger. We're on the move.
here and here.
Ready.
Cruise missiles incoming.
Reporting in. The Viper is in the air. Heavy cavalry ready for action.
Are you moving? I told you to move! Move! Move!
Logistics
First up
ready.
with Raider AT.
He didn't move.
Armor is on the field. Moving as ordered.
Trying not to lose anything for the next 15 seconds so we don't get destruction pointed at the shit. Oh no, I'm about to lose something. It's a cheap thing though, at least.
Pushing up on Juliet.
Heavy armor is ready
If
to
you want to move those Marine Raiders in.
Viper at your command.
Yep.
Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed.
Okay. We've obviously got to come back pretty hard this round.
Oh yeah.
How's the right side
shit.
going? Is it just you guys, 2 enemies there?
It's, I don't know, we're fighting a lot here.
Okay, so I see it's 2v2 on the right side of the river. Benny, you're in the middle on the forest, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, Benny, by the end of this phase, you've got to take F and D. I'll try to take A.
Lab at your command, sir.
I don't even know if I can take F. I'm trying that.
Force recon here.
I mean,
Or at least putting up one hell of a fight here.
Roger. Charlie Mike.
at the very least, D should be a pretty small fight.
Yeah.
I'm kind of taking it now.
Viper is combat ready.
Also, I'm going to keep pushing on the left because I reckon they must be close to capitulating over here.
They're taking hotel.
Full power.
Alright, there's not much I can do about that. I just wasn't able to do the stuff. I'm trying to bounce 2 places.
Cruise missiles coming in on hotel, lots of them.
They've still got like a tank
We're
platoon
on
here.
Juliet.
Heavy cap ready to run.
By the,
Supply
Oh.
drop here.
by the time I get my guys in there to contest, that's going to be hard.
Beagle, can you unload your labs?
Yeah.
Lab standing by.
Thank you.
New heading set. Roger that. Strike area confirmed. Turning to new heading.
Gonna get all there already.
New bearing set. Lab reporting
Cruise
in.
missiles coming in.
Time to bug out. Let's get a better picture. Roger.
Iron Thunder's down.
Next waypoint. Switch of position.
Evade!
We're on the move.
Whoa!
Set. Moving there now. Roger, moving out. Already there. Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Get those tracks moving! Moving to shooting position. Lab, awaiting orders. Get out in 10 seconds, not 10 fucking minutes!
Oh, you guys over here. Well, I need supply them, but I don't have one.
Need supplies? Fast is out. Fast landing assistance. What can I do for you? Moving there now.
I'm gonna be able to make one more kinda semi-strong armor push into A, and that'll be it for me.
Yeah. Helos. Left side.
Seeing him.
Air defense here. We're combat ready.
I got two Kiovas that can counter.
Yeah, I need to keep Kiowas over here. They're fucking me up.
Yeah, Kiovas changed them off.
Thank you.
Marine Raiders are going crazy in there. Holy shit.
And no,
Copy. Holding that position.
that was with oh, they're out of ammo at this point. They're dead. Darn.
Charlie's being taken by some random recon.
Friendly fighting vehicle. At your orders.
Yeah, let's.
Air defense at your disposal, sir. Good copy. Next waypoint received.
Fuck. Saw that a bit too late.
We're engaged. Get that engine ready.
Oh my god, the Marine. I think the Marines are out of ammo as well. Holy crap.
Pretty sure they are. They're being microed out now.
Ready to roll.
Yeah, he pulled that.
Did I lose a
Honey,
shore ad
should've kept him
too?
in there, just stay alive.
I think I lost. Oh yeah, I lost at the start. That's right.
With the AT, with the AR. Let's wait to get them in the zone.
Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Driver, reverse.
I've learned so much about how this deck plays, and it's not good.
You're doing good. You're taking F. You will take F, I believe. And if you guys on the right can take H and G, and I can take A, we can turn this around, I think. That's your objectives.
I will try. I don't know how that would go.
Fuck me.
Sammy's moving helicopters over here now. I'm gonna pull back a bit.
Logistics ready.
We got Ospreys far left, Beagle.
Waiting order.
Okay.
I'm sending
You-
Kiowa Warrior
your-
to
your-
check it out.
Your Kiowas might be out of ammo, just beware.
They're fine. I've
Okay.
been respying them.
Prepare to unload.
Lab at your command, sir.
Unless they've got a bunch
Why are
of...
you shooting?
Air
What
defense
the fuck?
here.
Because
Don't
they
shoot.
got found and they're being engaged.
I don't know how.
Hello's in the middle again. Hello's in the middle.
Spot, but okay.
Yep. Rewriting Kiovas. My stingers are engaging.
Alright, I got more Marine Raiders. I got 2 squads of mech riflemen moving in.
Radar turned off. They can't track us. Copy.
They took out my Forcon and D. Okay, you got units there. Good.
Alright, I'm leveling hotel. Try to get some movement going on that.
Standing by. Anti-aircraft standing by. Anti-aircraft here. Abrams, ready to roll. Brad here. Go ahead.
I'm out of Patriots, by the way. Fucking Siege got me good.
Moving to next waypoint. Summit
I'm about to make my push in about a minute and a half on A point.
Yep.
Roger. We're on the move. Already there.
I'm sending in a
There's
unit to get
missiles coming
C
in.
point, but make sure that we get C point back.
Next waypoint received.
Fox just got nailed by 2 cruise missiles.
Friendly fighting vehicle.
Yeah, 2 ballistic missiles.
Pedal to the metal.
Yeah.
Heavy cav is on the field. Heavy cavalry ready for action. Armor moving out. Moving there now.
Okay, if anybody's got air support that is spare... Ah, you guys are all busy. What am I saying? You're all too busy.
Roger. We're off.
I can't take off. I'm out of
Uh-huh.
availability.
What do you need
now.
air support on? Oh, Charlie! Charlie!
Yeah, it's been capped for ages. I'm about to make my big push here.
Heavy cav ready to rumble. Personal carrier.
I'm going in on A. If anyone has air support, there's no doubt going to be a bunch of defenses to take out here.
Friendly fighting vehicle at your command, sir.
I got one of my Kiovas because I...
I can spare my my Striegel.
Moving out.
Yeah.
Personal carrier here.
I have to abandon F.
Anti-aircraft
fight
here.
that.
At your command.
Okay, well you've got to secure points before the end of this phase. We need 8 points minimum, and they're taking fucking B.
Good copy.
Motherfuckers.
Waypoint received. Inlet
This is my last push. If this fails, I've got nothing left.
Marines
Another cruise missile inbound. That's coming for golf. Get you guys out of golf. Or Juliet, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my god, that was horrible. For them, not for us.
Engaging those choppers.
I'm gonna flatten golf if you want to push it.
Okay, I was already pushing to golf. Just gonna rush them in. You fire behind, that'd be appreciated.
Struck the recon on Charlie.
There's too many Abrams here, I can't take them out.
We forget
Not
that
numbered.
artillery. There's more shit for me to worry about elsewhere.
Next waypoint received. Heavy armor engaged.
I'm not gonna be able to take A, no way. They were just way too defended.
They don't have anything in G, I'm retaking G. And just roll through those Abrams.
They have an Abrams taking D point.
Yeah,
Attack
killed
the D
something
point.
here.
I got a Harrier coming in.
I got that Apache going for that Abrams.
Lab reporting in.
Cruise missiles coming in on hotel.
Tow team here.
Roger. Moving out. Driver, reverse.
Shoot your toe! Oh, fuck, you lost them.
Moving to next waypoint.
Oh, but they didn't lose you. Interesting optics diff there. No smoke, dead.
M1 Abrams ready for action.
There is definitely something in hotel,
Moving to shooting.
and they just
Breaker 19. Who needs supplies?
I found it, it's Marine
neutralized
Raiders.
Juliet.
Watch out, you're losing,
I got it.
Yep.
Force recon standing by. Heavy armor is on the field.
Bunch
Oh,
of
they should
raiders
retake.
unloaded right here.
My fucking god. Copy down.
Roger. We're on the move. Good copy. Next waypoint.
Marine Raiders here. Diverging longbow.
Seen.
They're gonna try to retake. Oh, the zone. I got nothing that can really counter that.
They flank those tanks.
Heads up, instant delivery. Flight plan confirmed.
Yeah,
Coordinates
those
received.
raiders, are they CQC raiders too?
Roger that. Unloading ASAP.
Bradley in combat.
No smoke, no smoke. Ah!
Heavy cavalry ready for action.
The extra optics is killing me here in the woods to woods fights. It is interesting to see how useful it is.
Back out, driver. Cav is on the field.
I don't know if these guys will get there in time, but it'll be interesting to see how long it takes them.
Lab standing by. Reverse. Armor moving out.
CH-53 heavy lifter here.
Oh, they just ballistic missiled me again. Are we out of Patriots?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't get them back in.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh no, the E points.
Flight plan up.
Working on it.
Oh, they're gonna retake G. I can't do anything about that.
Bang set. Inbound.
I just lost a ton of dudes.
And they're ready. Coordinates received. Commencing attack.
I think E is clear.
Turning to new heading. Proceeding as flagged.
I may be God's worst strategist.
Ready for combat. On ass, we're moving.
Gotta help that island will know what I'm doing, no one worry about it.
I think it's been a good match, but I don't think we're gonna take it.
Yeah, we did really good though, for at least for what it's worth.
Infantry ready for action.
Yeah, I think I'll probably have the worst KD from my armor pushing.
Fit for fight.
Oh, we have a heli push right behind us, Beagle.
Yeah, I have nothing for that. Oh, I guess I can send an F-18.
Yeah, my Kiev is already
For
routing.
what it's worth, Beagle, you don't. I just checked the leaderboard. We're almost tied.
I don't want, sorry.
Go ahead.
You don't have the lowest KD. I do.
Oh, I didn't know you could check that in game.
Yeah, top right, the 3 people.
Interesting.
Deploy smoke.
Oh.
At least we're like extremely close because I went up to 2.7, so it is what
Wow.
it is.
Blind and
I'm
coordinates.
not doing as bad as I thought I was.
Look alive. Infantry reporting in.
If I realized these Abrams weren't on fast move, they'd probably be here to assault the A-planes.
Armored cab is on the field.
Watch your reinforcement when they're bringing of choppers.
That's right, Bencher, that's right.
Bangs out. Going hot. Hornet mission ready. Groups in combat, send your orders. Get your gear, we're moving out.
Dang it, they intercepted it.
Plane ready.
I'll got all those points.
Engaging bandit.
And yeah, the Marines took about 4 minutes to get there, which is interesting in hindsight.
Fencing in.
Do you want to turn around, F-18? Here you go.
Turning hot.
You said that.
I guess this is
knowledge
enough for an
chat.
attack run.
Oh, I did. I thought it was to everybody. Oh, I'm wrong.
There's
Whoa!
tab when you get.
Engaging afterburner.
I'm gonna go home.
Heavy cab is on the field.
Woo! That was a fun one.
It was. I actually enjoyed that.
Yeah. I tried those armor pushes across the open, and it was just like 1v3 straight into like so many AT defenses. All the
Who's on
airborne's
the-
dream.
Who's on the left?
I was. Tail.
Who's left?
Who's
Yeah,
left, yeah.
Russian left.
Barley and
Oh.
Mule were on who you guys were fighting.
Russian right.
The other 3 were on our side.
How do you like being on Weston Sammy's cruise missile ride and cruise missile and seed ride?
I didn't mind the cruise missiles too much, but I loved you guys like fast deployment airborne like Thunderbolts and ATGM teams and everything stopping the tank push. That was really cool.
You carried the Hercules, man.
That was painful.
Who was fighting the center?
I was kind of fighting along the river. I was fighting like HG and F, I think it was. Or no, it wasn't F.
You occupied a lot of my time.
First fight where I was slugging it out with Barley.
I was doing all the tank pushes in the open plains.
We
We're
were,
doing another
every 2
in-house?
seconds I was having to call in my K-52s to deal with that.
I'm gonna hop off because I'm running like 10 frames a second. It just
Oh,
I can't
sorry.
play the game that way.
GG.
Shadows.
I'm gonna go play.
I'm literally
EDF,
on
bye-bye.
potato mode.
I'm leaving to go play EDF with my
Oh,
IRL
Sammy!
friends. Bye-bye.
GG.
Barley.
Yes.
Are we
GGs.
doing another in-house, or are we gonna go back to 5-mans?
I'll do one more 5-man, I think, and I'm gonna play some solo games by myself.
Oh.
May I be in the team?
I'll
We'll see.
drop out.
You have to drop out. We may still have enough, right? I mean, we may still not. Oh no, there's way tons of you.
We love you, Pico.
I have a 5-man off.
Well, I'm gonna go back to watching the stream. Have a good
Thank
time.
you.
See you guys.
Okay, so all of you are still up for some games.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, can I please play with Benny, Euchre, and Momo then?
Benny, Euchre, and Momo.
And
Okay.
then
We have 5, or we have 4 slots. So
you other 3 have a knife fight for whoever wants the 5th slot.
I'll bow out. I'm too nice. I'll bow out.
Oh, thank you,
Barley,
Barley.
I just wanted to let you know you were making me hate my fucking self fighting in those woods.
Oh,
It was
really?
so brutal. It was so brutal.
Hamlings,
Center, because somebody was occupying a lot of my time, and I was like cycling all my tanks in and out and in and out.
Every single time I killed one of your units, the perfect counter for my unit that I killed it with was in the next line of woods. It's so painful.
Oftentimes, you didn't actually kill the units, they would like just run away. They would smoke and run. With like one guy.
Yeah.
So what happened was that basically over time I built up a ridiculous number of units. So I just always had the counter in the woods somewhere waiting to come to you.
I wonder if...
Who was it that I was fighting in Juliet?
Armor airborne.
That was
actual
me.
armor could be a fun build.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
Thank you. Much appreciated. I felt like I was doing terrible, man. My front line was so brittle.
But then at the Vipers, but I get the Kiowas back.
Looking forward to watching
I mean,
again.
my front line basically didn't exist. I just kept on sending.
I think not having the Kiowas is really
not
tough
good at
because
frontline
inevitably
fighting.
your ground AA will get
I'm
taken
really
out by enough
neat.
helos, and the
Who did
Kiowas
that,
really help.
M8 push. Was that Beagle or was that one of you guys?
No, I was pure armor. I never did M8s.
Aren't M8s tanks? Oh no, you're.
They're light tanks. Yeah, they're airborne tanks.
Okay, who
Did you bring up
managed
your
to get
Focon?
in
Yeah, I
the
did, thank
middle
you.
of our lines with M8s? Because that was a great move. You had us scrambling.
That may have been Barley.
No, I was
Wait,
the
you're
one
Barley.
that stop you.
Euchre, who did you have on your?
See,
who did you
it
have
could
on
be-
that side with you?
I'm just gonna def until we get in the match. It could actually be quite good to play a proper armor plus airborne deck. I'm looking at this now because my other armor plus airborne is like more air with like a splash of. I don't really do armor, but an actual armor plus airborne deck where I play like this could be really good because what I could do right is I could go nearly as hard on tanks, not quite as hard on tanks, but go similarly hard on tanks. You lose the special marine units, but I don't make use of too many of them, honestly. And then what I gain instead, or in this deck anyway, what I gain instead is I would have the ability to cheaply heliborne deploy infantry of transports, which also have global hawks again. Yeah, but which would be really good for catching up with my armor. So the thing is that, like, it makes sense to have all the armored transports for, I think, like, a more meat grindery map, like Klaipeda, maybe even Kaliningrad on the river, some of the airbase points, like, the maps where your ground spawn isn't too far away, but on that map specifically, with the way I was trying to push the right flank there, what would have been way cooler is having the airborne on quick reaction to drop in behind the line of my tanks and support them, I think. Like, also because Airborne gets the good Stinger team with 2 Stingers in the squad for 90. So if I could have been bringing them in, because it's like my Shurides would keep dying, I was like, oh, I'm fucked now. But then if I could have heliborned in some fast-moving Airborne infantry with Stingers, that could have been amazing. In fact, that would have been really good, because I've done all light transports, I've done now all armored in this deck, but if I do a combo, I can have... Like, the AAVs were not, like, pushing in using their armor much in that game, right? So I can instead have the Airborne using their light transports not for pushing into towns, but just actually literally being mobile around my line that the tanks are pushing. And because the tank line can push up so quickly, it's important to have units that can react and reinforce and respawn to that quickly. I want to make an armor Airborne deck now. Cinnamumi says, coming from a Steel Division 2 wargame background, it's crazy how infantry like these battle groups are. Okay, so there's 2 things for that. For one, this is the lightest infantry group I've done yet, and there's still a lot of it. For 2, don't think of it in wargame terms, because everything respawns. So it's not like you get 4 mech riflemen for the whole game, it's you get 4 mech riflemen, and if they die, you'll get them back in 2 minutes, because they're so cheap. And the respawn rate is based on how costly they are. So it's, look at this more like, this is all the infantry you can deploy at the same time. Right? And that's quite a lot of infantry for the scale of this game. I can also bring double stingers if I go armor airborne. Gift the Course says, this game looks so cool, and I like watching the gameplay, but I'm terrified I'm going to suck due to the speed and constant tactical reanalysis acquired. You will be overwhelmed if you try to do everything at once, definitely. But I'm not very good at APM either, and I can't really focus on 2 different windows at once, 2 different pieces of the map at once. And I can tell you, you can learn to play this game, but it's all about the mindset. You can't try to do everything at once. I'm finding armor is actually quite good for that too, because with armor you really are just watching one part of the map at once, which is fun. You can just watch like your armored platoon. You don't have to do like multiple things at once. So... sorry, my brain turned off for a second. It's still turned off. Yeah, sorry. So this game is incredibly overwhelming if you don't play it with the right mindset in mind, but if you can get into the right mindset, and basically that mindset is always think of your mental capacity as a resource. Don't feel bad that you can't do more things at once or you're getting overwhelmed. Instead, recognize that and try to play to your limit at the time. And you can try to practice that limit and get it higher if you want. But try to play to your mental limit. Don't be like, oh, I suck at this game, I can't do 5 things at once. Be more like, oh, I can't do 5 things at once, so I'm going to do 1 thing at once. You know what I mean? And you can be very useful in this game, even doing 1 thing at once, as long as you're doing that 1 thing decently. And if you're having a very hard time with this game, start off doing anti-aircraft net and fire support for your team, because that's less flustering. That's less of a fluster because you're not taking return fire as much.
Enjoy.
I'm back, deck check.
Oh, okay.
Deck check.
Check your dick.
There are like 50 points on this map, so have fun.
Hey boy, how big is that dick?
I'll give you some more beginner advice after this if you want. This is going to be my last team game with them, and I'm going to play solo. And when I play solo, I have much more time to talk to everyone in chat, because I'm not talking to my teammates. So it'll be me focusing on you guys after this match. That's awesome, Barley. I think it's so cool how good Airborne is in this game. Like, seriously, like we lost that match, Barley, but I was so happy, like, at the time I was impressed, and also in hindsight, to see how well Heliborn dropped in defenses, stopped my tank push. It was so cool.
Kidding. Holy shit.
Stop my attacks, I mean.
Alright.
I will take...
Going Irish.
Oh, it's this fucking map.
Yeah, I'll take...
Should we just all focus the south because it doesn't work?
8,
No,
9,
I don't
10,
know. That's a good idea.
12,
Never
13,
mind.
1,
I'll
2,
do that.
3, 4,
Both.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, absolutely, yeah. There's like 13 points in the south town. We should go 4 and 1 if you're not sure. Is anyone like a Heliborn? Is anyone like a Heliborn fast deployer? Go to the town, and you're gonna lose, but go and distract them. Take as many points as quickly as you can, and just survive like a cockroach. You will lose, but distract them. The other 4 of us, let's take all the points on the map over here.
So yes, sir.
Jets up.
Get it done.
The maps are great. I love the maps, yeah. If I do play solo, do I also play versus solo? No, it's always 5v5 right now. And you can be matched against teams. There's no, like, solos versus solos, teams versus teams right now. I think I should do, like, a starter rollout. Because otherwise I have, like, no map presence.
Alert.
So I think I should do, like, a 4-con drop. I can have better helicopter drop options, which would be great.
Thank you, Sitchin! From seeking. Well, he got to stop lurking and mute the stream. My first impossible difficulty base so happening at my XOMHQ now. And right before all MT Titan Sardone. Trattino, e fan and enjoy the 10 credits. He'll get
Oh,
back
it's
to you
Russians.
tomorrow
I
if
don't
he
know.
lose or not.
Come in.
Watch out, the SU-57 usually has seed.
Thank you very much for the $10 donation, and good luck, Sitchin. I hope it goes well
They've
for
got
you.
bombers,
Bombers,
yaks.
bombers incoming. Get off the road, get off the road. They're gonna bomb the road. Dogleg, split off the road.
The bug is in the air. Inbound.
We're gonna have fuel on the F-35s. Oh shit, stop microing. Whoa!
Turning to new heading.
Oh no.
Yellow jacket copies.
My boy.
Hornet standing by.
Thank you!
Hornet got
Yep.
We kind of neutraled that. Like, technically, no, we didn't lose as much, but we didn't, like, stop their helicopters, so I call that a neutral in the air game.
Did we see where any of them land? I still have the Strike Eagle up.
I was too busy not dying.
I'm engaging a freaking one of them.
We have one on Alpha.
For the pilot.
It didn't look like they had any radar.
There's a pilot on I.
Recon vehicle, ready for action.
Nope, now they do.
Roger, moving out.
Radar A up.
Roger, we're Oscar Mike.
Whoever's doing that airdrop, watch out.
It's
They got
on golf.
radar A
I'm
now.
getting them out of there almost immediately.
Roger, we're on the move. Copy, relocating. Lab at your command, sir.
Where's our anti-air? I need to push behind my anti-air. Okay, it's here. Okay, so up the middle, I guess.
Turn those fucking tilt rotors, man! Ah!
Move the fuck out, driver. Full speed. Driving to coordinates.
My missiles hit the fucking oil smokestack.
What the fuck? Oh, you reckon that's the closer spawn, huh? Genius work.
Charlie
Epic
Echo,
meme. Genius
Alpha.
work, Car.
Moving there now.
Genius fucking work.
Get those prowlers out of there.
Swift, silent, deadly. Lab here. We're coming.
Yeah, I want to make armor. Before we do solo, I'll probably do armor heliborn.
Patriots are coming online.
Moving out.
I think it's gonna be awesome.
Pedal to the metal. Reconnaissance.
What do we
Standing
need?
by.
Stuff.
Good copy. Next waypoint received. Lab standing by. Lab ready for action. Roger. Moving out.
Alpha, I guess.
Lab ready for combat. Lab here. Go ahead. Moving there now. Roger. We're Oscar Mike.
Course for Alpha side.
Barbarous is incoming. Anyone got fire support? I got tanks, but not here yet.
Heavy cab. Ready to roll. Lab ready for action.
I just spent my
Oh
points.
yeah, so there are.
I will shortly though. I'll have a Harrier for it.
Roger.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of enemy infantry through here too.
Lab standing
Who's
by.
my? Do I have another frontline with me on the right side?
Good copy.
No, I'm kind of pulling
Next
double duty, I
waypoint
think.
received.
Okay.
I can tell.
Yeah, I'm getting close to that position, that state.
So are we 3 backlines?
I'm frontlining. So probably.
But you're on the left, yeah.
Who? So is anyone on frontline other than me and Word Mule?
I have the air support plus submarine stack.
Okay, I'm probably gonna need someone to help me frontline here. I didn't realize that's what we were doing.
They have
Yeah.
no air cover over here right now.
Okay, well, air bomb the shit out of them then. Like, all this shit needs to die.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it.
I only have 4 tanks right now.
Warmed up and ready to go. M1 Abrams ready for action. Driving to coordinates. Lab, awaiting order. Roger, moving out. Heavy cap, ready to rumble. Breaker 1-9, who needs supplies? Abrams here, we're combat ready. Friendly fighting vehicle ready.
That didn't seem to do much, but
Copy, relocating.
Just watch the. Oh, they have a Tor in the center there.
Ready to roll. Make way. M1 Abrams ready for action. Driver, move forward.
right there's.
Moving out.
And the Derevitsia can shoot a helicopter
We're on the move.
at a decent range.
Heavy cap, ready to rumble. Bring us there in 10 seconds.
Can anyone hit this? Tor?
Not me.
Nor I. Shit.
No, wait, I can. I can, actually. Watch your Marines on enemy
Nice.
infantry engaging them.
Yeah.
Flying NOE.
Okay, Strike's going into the F-35.
Abrams here. We're combat ready. Solid copy. Moving out. Armor is rolling out.
That was close.
Ascending.
Strike's in, got some hits.
Bugging out.
Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Make way.
If we've got helicopter support, that might be good here. I don't know how much shore they have.
Yeah, I'm watching carefully. I have 2 tanks on the left now that are working their way forward as well to help you.
Okay. Remind me, chat, when I make the armored on airborne deck to have more light recon vehicles as well. Like vehicles I can send ahead of these guys to scout here that are kind of armored and not too expensive, you know what I mean? Ooh, hello.
S-300 spotted way in the back.
They don't know I'm holding these points of 1 unit each.
Like, I probably need some, like, recon Brads and shit. I do have a recon Brad, I guess. I just never bring it in. I guess I should bring it in. I want something cheaper than that. Like, 75 but with armor. Like a recon M113 or something. Or, like, maybe faster, like a recon... I guess I should use my recon labs more. I guess labs are what I'm looking for there.
This fucking Global Hawk is just pulling so much weight right now.
Hell yeah.
Careful on Kilo. BDB.
Bomber inbound for you. Me, actually, well now. It's going for my longbow.
He's toast. Rest in pieces. Rest in pieces, that pilot!
There was a lot of hum right there for a bit.
I should bring in my Iron Thunders. How far?
Longbow engaging that T-90.
Back here.
Nice,
Longbow's getting shot at. Yeah. Verbas here in the center. They're on C. So that's Stinger things.
Those missiles are so annoying.
This is looking good for us. Good stuff so far, guys.
Don't forget the middle points.
Yeah, I will probably struggle to do anything of that. Has anyone got like mental bandwidth to play ground game in the middle?
What's the... Oh, yeah, there. I mean, I can pull my tanks out and try.
Yeah, Momo,
Yeah.
I think Eagle and I can handle this side.
Okay.
Okay, then yeah, try to take K&M if you can.
I also have Benny over there.
I reckon that K&M are probably really weak.
Yeah, I think that's the first vehicles they're sending in. Probably.
Good kill.
The higher they fly, the further they fall. Abrams here. We're combat ready. Proceeding as frag.
They finally got the Globe Master, but I'm gonna make them pay for it.
Bye-bye, mud movers. Moving a new fighting position. Lab ready for combat.
Bombs? There we go. Okay, that might have been deeper than I thought.
Flight plan updated. Back to home plate.
Cruise missiles, CQB.
Artillery standing by.
Oh, they're just sneaking up there, aren't they?
Target marked. Direct fire. Engaging targets with direct fire. By the numbers. Artillery moving out. M1 Abrams ready for action. Bradley fighting vehicle reporting in. Roger. We're Oscar Mike. Lab at your command.
Here's my lab. Let's scout the lab is what I wanted.
Ready for action.
Steed.
Artillery almost.
I lived. Holy shit.
Good stuff.
Looking for enemy contact. Solid copy. Advance and report. Abrams, ready to roll. Heavy cap, ready to rumble.
This is where I bring in some heliborne infantry right now to push this, but instead... I'm gonna make a push across the Gulf now. If anyone has infantry or transports, prepare to move up with me, and we'll try to take these points.
Lab here.
A G-Hawk over the top, or whatever the fuck it's called. A drone over the top could be really good to spot right now.
Air defense, standing
Got
by.
that.
Clinching enemy position. Defensive smoke. Roger.
Nice, yeah, get that MI-28. Yes.
Kill Jihawk. I'm not even sure they've got units. Can we push, maybe push up infantry? I see some, like, weapons teams in there, but I'm not seeing, like, actual anything that could resist a good soldier push.
Yep, getting my Marines up.
Oh, what is hitting me? Oh, I see what's hitting me. Fuck.
Tanks.
Bringing up the M113s.
New heading set. Under the radar. Airstrike is go for effect. New course set. Inbound.
Oh, they fucked it.
Pedal to the metal. Bugging out.
Oh, one of them left. The baby.
Anti-aircraft here. Heavy cavalry ready for action.
I'm sure it's still alive.
Lab reporting in.
We're capping this.
Heavy cav engaged in combat. Heavy cav in combat. Abrams here. We're in combat. Providing direct fire. What are you waiting for? Drive. Move the fuck out, driver. Full speed. Driver.
Is that R already hitting my tanks on crosshair?
Shit!
Heavy cav is on the field.
Sorry, I
Whoops.
forgot to turn it off.
Whoever's Iron Thunders, those are. Oh no, that's.
Good copy. Next waypoint received.
Speaking of which, if you have Iron Thunders, I'll get a sniper team up.
Roger. We're Oscar Mike. Cutter,
Good phase.
target. Heavy cav ready to rumble.
Very good phase. Well done.
Get ready.
Oh, if you get E, exceptionally good phase.
Abrams ready to roll.
Just riff that lab. I think labs are actually pretty good working in Urban with the trophy there.
Hey, finishing time.
Drones.
Heavy cav ready to roll. The bug is in the air. Changing course. Turning to new heading.
Yep, we got E. I like how they still have not taken H.
Heading set.
I like how they still haven't overran me.
Oh, they haven't taken H. What the fuck?
Artillery available, sir. No party without Hardy. Already there. Armored transport standing by. Lab here. We're combat.
Alright, now what I need is my supplies and shit.
Lab here.
That poor.
Yeah.
Moving there now.
I think they figured out I don't have any AA. They got no C-57 heights.
Well, you're doing a good job over there. Mouse over how many people you're fighting, and if it's more than one, you're doing a good job.
Roger.
Even if it's one, you're doing a good job.
Get your asses out of my vehicle.
Need more AA against those foreposts, thank you very much.
Air defense standing by.
I fucked up and didn't bring enough labs in to any more labs. Holy shit, there's a fucking... What the shit?
Moving
Oh
there.
my
Anyone
God,
got any, like,
push that.
anti-infantry?
Heavy
Oh my
armor is
god,
on
look at
the
all those
field.
fuckers. Jesus Christ.
I bring in more tanks and push that.
Here, mark those out. Try to mark those out for me.
Driver, move out.
I got 4 of them.
Rolling.
So the ones on K, I'm probably gonna shoot here in a bit.
Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
Yeah, for sure, Apple. There will be SP in the future, but right now there kinda isn't. Which kinda sucks. But right now it's all multiplayer.
You got the one of the ones on the left, and you fucked up the guy on the right.
Anti-aircraft standing
There's
by.
still one on the left. Yeah, nice bombing run right there. That'll connect the dots.
Force recon ready. Lab, awaiting order. Hoorah! En route to target location. Already there.
I'm gonna consolidate my forces on the left and start pushing towards Julia and Hotel. Keep the pressure up on the town, Wordmo, you're doing great, and Momo, keep the pressure up on the middle for K and M, and, I mean, it's 5v4 as well, so I think we got it sewn up. But push them to the zones. Yeah, it's like World War III Slayer, yeah. US versus Russia, World War III, basically.
I'm moving the air defense net up.
We've got those guys in the center spotted again. New marks.
Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Driver, move out. Roger, moving out.
It's not gonna be enough supplies.
Anti-aircraft here, at your command. Brad here, go ahead.
It's okay, that's why we brought these guys in.
I got my ears on, go ahead.
If anyone doesn't have enough, go over here and get more.
They're gearing up for a big tank push on me now.
Dude, my fucking MQ-1C just hellfired a random pilot that was behind our lines. Poor guy.
Yeah, rip.
There is no air defense over here. Holy shit.
I wonder if I can F-35 that tour. I'm gonna do this for science.
Weapons check, weapons is good. Weapons is good. I have more coming in as well to join this group. Woo!
Whoa! How much did that even do?
They nuked my two fabs.
Labs are good. I will miss these.
I mean, I don't think we shot down the bomber, did we?
Good copy. Next waypoint received.
No, I was moving my air defense net up.
Fire and maneuver. Pushing forward.
What vehicle in Armored Airborne is the same as a lab?
That bomb is
I mean, they're
still
basically
a lot
unarmored.
of
I guess I could
points
just use
to be wasting
Humvees.
on
They're
very
basically unarmored.
little.
Lab at your command, sir.
Let's pull this up. I have to look here.
Relocating to the next emplacement.
Yeah, they killed
Another one of them left.
700 points of tanks there, so it's probably worth it for them.
Push to take the zones, considering it's 5v3 for them. Let's aim to close it out so we don't have to leave them in suffering.
Combat patrol underway. Heavy cab, ready to roll. Abrams here. We're combat ready.
Got a spread push over here. Does anyone have any like helicopters any close? And tanks got nuked.
Shooting position. Brad here. Armored, moving out.
They need to get right on this motherfucker, huh?
Lab, ready for action. Already there. Roger, moving out. Friendly fighting vehicle ready. Copy, relocating. Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Moving there now. Need supplies?
I'm making them pay for every inch, sir.
That's the way to do it. Good job.
Bradley, ready for combat. Heavy armor is on the field. Armored is rolling out. Heavy cab ready to rumble. Driving to coordinates. Solid copy. Holding position. Moving a new fighting position. Lab here. Pedal to the metal. Reverse. Back up, back up.
Oh god, you're hitting all their static units with fucking cruise missiles.
Lab here. We're combat ready.
I'm
What?
pretty sure I missed like everything.
Did all of those miss? Yeah, I was very confused with it.
I couldn't see them
guys
at
gonna
the
shoot
time.
this?
Oh no, they didn't miss. They just didn't kill anything.
You gotta get your radar back on your Patriots.
Well, thank
Oh,
you,
they've
thank
got an invincible unit bug. I can't kill this 4-post. It'll run out of ammo, whatever.
Lab at your command.
you. Oh, 4-post is dead. I
Oh.
got it.
I
Well, I
was
could kill
taking
it.
on at least 2.
Or,
Yeah, I'm killing these guys off.
Armored, moving out. Heavy armor is on the field.
Every time they shoot, they reveal themselves. They just get fucking
5v1.
wrecked.
They're about to fully quit, I think. Poor guys.
Copy. Next waypoint.
Though, is it really poor guys? Or is it poor 4 of the guys and fuck the one guy who left?
early. And
That's what it's like to play randoms, man. It's bad.
I like playing solo. But it can get bad. For sure.
other problem.
I would enjoy it if everybody stayed in the damn match.
Yeah, it's like Blood Bowl. You get the good ones, you get the bad ones.
Doesn't look like there's anything in Juliet.
GG. You did a good job, Wordmeal. Good airboarding.
Thank you, sir.
Taking
My goodness, that's a lot of stuff over on the right.
Fast landing assistance. What can I do for you? Lab ready. Moving there now.
Fantastic, Miss Foster's debate if I want to get BA or not. Well, it's an open beta right now, so you can try it for free. If you need someone who plays with Sunflesh, come to our Discord. There's plenty playing. GG!
Beagle, do you mind if I duo with you, or do you just prefer to play alone?
I'm gonna play pure solo just because it lets me talk to the stream and think through my thoughts more. It's nothing to do with any of you guys.
Okay.
But GG, thank you.
Proved myself in honorable combat.
Well done.
oh my god. Never again do I send in a plane.
25 KD!
Air tax is the fucking thing I lost. Unbelievable. That was the only oh no, I got PVADs and a global hug, never mind. Alright. Fuckers.
Alright. GG everyone. Have a good one. I'm gonna go try my luck in quick play. Good luck everyone.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Alright. Now it's just you and me, chat. That is one thing I'll lose as well, is the F-18Cs. I do love the F-18Cs in USMC plus Armored. Well, because of the big nuclear explosion, it was probably like, for Russia, it's a cruise missile. Configure your next to have light recon vehicles to push past your tanks. Yes, thank you. I quite like the labs for that there. Like, I want something that's kind of wheeled so it can catch up quickly. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this. What could I get that is, like, wheeled? Well, you can't. You have to pick between wheeled or tracked for is it, like, survivable, I think. So I think you'd be looking at a B-fist. One of the fists. No, wait a minute, hang on. Doesn't Airborne have the recon jeeps? Ah, yeah, you could totally just send the recon jeeps out in front. They're exactly what I want. Like, no, they're not really survivable, but with B-Kit, and this is really sad, but with B-Kit, they're almost as strong as a Lav. Oh, hang on. Be right back, guys, one sec. Baby! Rosalind's calling for you. I'll answer. Hello? I'm great, how are you? Yeah, we are right now. Yeah, no worries. She's right here, actually. She's putting one to her. Oh, actually, she's just moved one second. But yeah, if you want to drop around and pick up those survey results, sec, chat. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I had something come up all of a sudden. I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so, back to this. Give me some chiller music while we do, deck building. So like I was saying, B-Kit, like, kind of makes the Humvees tanky. Not as tanky as a Lav still, but tankier. I do wish I had Lavs here. I guess for Woods Recon, these things are just as good if with the engine upgrade. I just really like the idea, I guess I'd bring a bit of everything. I like the idea of being able to have something that can get to the front really quickly without being heli-transported. It's nice and cheap. I'll probably dupe my other deck and just retool it to have more armor in it. Because what are my caps? You're only losing 500 from vehicle. You're gaining 250 in heli, and you're gaining, I think, 500 in air. You're losing 250 in inf, and you're gaining in recon. Okay. Miri, shush! Could also use these is what I'm looking for as well. Like, no shit. Like, APS. The armor's a bit shit, but it's 3 times the cost of a Lav, but it can also do a lot more than a Lav. I also don't have to kit it out this hard. Like, I could just... Like by default, it comes with 2 smokes, which is pretty nice. So if I just want a scout tank, I could leave it at 90. Also Sheridan's I could use as the pure scout tank. What are their optics? Bad optics. But it's not necessarily that I want optics so much as I just want to recon by fire. What deck would be the easiest to build and start with as a beginner? Armor plus something. And make sure you have Patriots and Pivads to set up an anti-air net, I'd say. What is its purpose? To live or to die while scouting? Is it a munition or a unit? Bit of both. Something disposable but effective at the roll that isn't too expensive would be nice. Are there default decks? Yeah, there are. Okay, let's just... Tremor Airborne. Let's just dupe my other deck. So where's the one I really like? USNC plus Airborne. This one, right? I think. Go back. One of these has Sheridans of Shillelaghs, and the other one it was like, fuck that shit actually. I think it's this one. Okay, dupe this one. Call it what I called the other one. Or 2C True. True Armor plus Air. Okay. Just make sure I'm not fucking up my other decks. Yeah, we're good. So a lot of the work's already done for me here. I just need to modulate the vehicle tab and fill out the vehicle tab with a bunch of really effective tanks and cut from other places. Oh, I was going to put MTVRs in the other deck too, but I forgot. Yeah, that's right, Fantastic Fox, that's right. I don't rely on... See, I like optics for woods fights. I don't rely on them too much in the open, but they definitely do make a difference in some of the scouting I was doing in those last 2 matches. Like, I wouldn't go whole hog and buy the recon tank for an open ground push. Oh, this is USMC plus Airborne. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. I did USMC plus Airborne. That's my bad. Heliborne Armor is the one I want. What did I change about this one? What's the difference here? Same air, same hello. Support same? This is the support with Brutuses. Instead of what? Instead of Hawkeyes. Instead of Avengers. Is this the one where I put the linebackers in? Yes, okay, we're already halfway there then, good. This is the one I want to go with then. So for the last time. There we go. This should actually be the one I want to do. So I'm not really so much airborne as I'm heliborne of this deck. I don't have like any para dropping, but I've got like helicopters to transport stuff. Fox says, fasting with some infantry, can that do good scouting as that gets you safer eyes in the inf? Yeah, but that gets overwhelming. If you try to use infantry for all your scouting, you just become very slow. So, let me take a look at my units here. I know my options. I was just like looking at what I have, and I know my options now. I can definitely build it. So, Global Hawk's always great. Always need 2 of those. I think the general plan we're going to go, like I said, is for all the transports, they're all going to be light and airdroppable. I guess you could bring some M113s for some, like, built-in. But, I mean, it just makes more sense to be heliborne, I think. Because, like, all the time you've got infantry and transports is upkeep being paid, whereas if you can bring the infantry and transports in just before your tanks are ready to make the push, it makes a lot more sense. So I'll probably go all in on the ISVs. I'll probably cull out the Humvee packs a bit. Though having the Humvee packs is really good for the scouting, like I was saying. So actually I won't. I'll have a blend of Humvees for like attacking and then ISVs for actual transporting. Because they can bring a lot of troops. And light trucks as well. Medium and light trucks. Medium truck is fine. Because they're good for getting people around as well. Kojo says, I love how M113s are kind of shit tier compared to what has come since, but what a damn look. Actually, I think M113s are good for what I was doing before, which is, I'm probably going to play both decks today, but for the pure armor and marines combo, I think that's stronger on like a shorter map, probably, where you're always pushing with the tanks, because I've been thinking about it, and I've been thinking about armor, and what's really been annoying me with armor and like slower units is how easy it is to get artillery, right? Especially when you're staging. So I looked into it, I was like, what armor makes you resist artillery unless you get top hit, in which case you're fucked? And what I started thinking is, I just took a look at it. And I realized, because of the way heat armor works, so artillery is heat damage, and the way heat damage works is if you have double the heat armor of the heat penetration you're taking, you take like 20% damage, nothing more than that. So you're very resistant. So the heat damage of most like medium to heavy artillery shells is around 70, I think. That's like that caliber of like the howitzers. So if you get the M113 and you get slats, it's one of the few vehicles that gets it all around. It gets it rear as well. So you are now pretty much resistant unless you got top hit to taking the full damage of artillery rounds landing around you, right? You're also more resistant to bombs that don't land dead on you. For the biggest bombs like CAV 1500s, it's like 100 heat pen. So, you know, you're not far off. You're taking less damage from those as well. The other breakpoints are like cruise missiles is 200 heat pen. If they have so much damage though, so they're gonna still fuck you up. But, you know, if you want to be resistant to their damage if you're on the edge of the blast radius, 400 heat armor is good there. And then standard AT tends to be around 600. I know the Cornet has 1000 heat pen, Metis has 800, Conquerors and medium AT have 650, and the heavy RPG for the RU has 900. And there's similar options amongst the US for mirror matches. So hitting the breakpoints of generally it's been for me like 1200 is if you want to be resistant to standard AT launchers, like close light AT. You can't really get super resistant to heavier AT and toes. But then if you want to be resistant to jet bombs, 200 is pretty good. And if you want to be resistant to artillery, 150 is pretty good. So that's what I kind of like about the M113 as I started thinking about it that way. Who was steaming me? Oh, no one. Is that it's one of the only things that can be very resistant to artillery because you can get that slat armor covering your rear for 120, which is pretty cool actually. And you can go other things that can up armor more on the front and sides, like the AMPV, or even the Brads, but they never up their rear armor. So for something that's like sitting around behind your lines, it's gonna have to sit still for a while. It's cheap, it can bring 10 people. And it can resist artillery, which is pretty cool. Because that's the thing about when you're playing armored a lot of vehicles, is you are going to have to sit still sometimes to resupply, to do some recon, to wait for other units to reinforce you so you can push up again. And you need to be safe from getting fire supported in those times. Some things like cruise missiles and very heavy bombs, you need to just like not be seen. But when they're going to artillery a general area to try and find you, I think it's going to be resistant to that, you know what I mean? So stuff like Humvees are going to pop, but if I do bring some M113s in the deck, they can be resistant to that. But they have to actually go with the tanks themselves, you know, they're much slower. Yeah, Survivability Onion, that's right. Anyway, I think the first thing I do here is I fill out my vehicle tab some more. Because that's what everything's going to be based around, is the vehicle tab. I'm probably not going to have many M8s. I guess you can bring 2 for the price of 1 other tank. They're not very resistant to being RD'd. They're airdroppable, but not in a way I can do because I'm not bringing a C-130. So, the main thing with them is you have to bring them up with the tanks on time. And the kind of work I want to do, I probably shouldn't go whole hog on them like this. Like, they've got 2 smokes. I probably shouldn't go Iron Fist on them. Do I want ERA? In this specific role of not being an airborne company, but actually being armor plus heliborne, I think I want to keep these guys cheap as scout tanks, which also means take the gun down to the normal gun, I think, and keep them at 90 rather than 110. Because my plan to use these isn't with actual pushes, but to send them ahead of the other tanks to kind of scout things out. Why does no one seem to use Great Eagles? Because Great Eagles are much slower than Global Hawks. They have worse optics, and they cost about the same. They cost more, actually. That's why. They're just too slow. Global Hawks are really good. They get there at 250 speed, and they have incredibly good optics. Whereas the Great Eagle is like, it's got weapons. Cool, if you want that. I don't want the most vulnerable unit in the game to have my weapons on it. I don't care for it. It's not to say it's useless. Like, if you have, like, an uncontested airspace, it can do stuff. But, like, you know, that's if you have an uncontested airspace. Which, generally, things are going pretty well for you if you have that. Okay, so yeah, let's go down to, against lighter targets, let's go down to this, I think. If I find it can't kill anything, it's not that expensive to put the big gun back on it. Do I want any ERA on it at all? Yeah, you probably want some. Oh, okay. So if I go, if I don't go APS, if I just go ERA, this isn't ERA. This is APS plus applique armor. Oh, okay. This just gives it a skirt. But if I don't take the APS, I can get ERA, which ups me to 40 on the rear. Okay, but then I can just compare it like this. Then I can get 120 kinetic on the front with 450 on the front, 250 on the sides. That's not bad. That's going to be resistant to artillery as well, which is what I was talking about. That's nice. Okay, that actually looks like a good little scout tank, I think. And if I really want to, I can go 130 for the bigger gun, but I don't think I will. I think that'll be good for what I want it for. So let's keep that going there. That's good. Okay. Now what else? I am gonna go whole hog on a tank. I think I was going whole hog on the Set V3s. Having one whole hog Set V3, maybe 2 of them because I don't have the HC to do it with this time around. So you have 2 of these, you have 1 good to go at all times. If I can fit that, I don't know if I'll be able to fit that. And then I need like 3 other tanks to go with it, I think, minimum. Which I can fit, I just have to cut stuff from my other parts of my deck, I realize now. No trophy on the other tanks though, hell no. That's too expensive. Which one was I using in the other deck? I already did the math on this of which one I want. It's different here because the Marine gives give you different options I want as well. But I think here I wanted the M102 Abrams for the tank of the line. I just like the HC more because it has ECM. But the M102 Abrams has better side heat armor, which I guess is cool for getting towed in the side. So probably a bunch of M1A2s is what I want here. Not SAP, just... Yeah, M1A2 SAP, but it's too expensive. Why is it so expensive? This can't be the right one. No, this is the one I want. Here. Tank of the line. So that gives me 4 of them. See ya, Fox. See ya. Sorry, one sec. Discord notification hasn't got me. Oh, sorry, I can turn that off now. I had it off so I could hear myself deafen before. I can turn streamer mode back on now. There, streamer mode's back on. You'll no longer hear pings. Tanks to the line. I want to get more of them, I feel like. I want more tanks to the line for big armor pushes. I mean, that's 400. I'm probably going to bring one trophy tank at once, so 400. 235, 470? 470. 4 of those is 1,000. You're probably not going to be able to afford more than 1 of these and 4 of these at a time anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It would be nice to bring one of these if I could fit it in, though. That would be cool. And some of these. So I might cut the tow Humvees. Because the Chinook could even bring these to the front. Cut the tow Humvees out, I think. Or at least a lot less of them. I may not need 4. I can probably go down to like 3 or even 2. You only need 4 if I was going to use them in teams of 2. Which I don't think I really need to here. Probably just bring 2 of them. Again, I like M113 based platforms because of resistance to artillery. I can just leave them in a spot and they may not even get howitzered. What the fuck did you say? No, I had my headset on. What did you say? Did you say resist this dick? Come back here! Anyway. The M113 with, I think, a magazine size of 2 for the tow. Be nice and slatted up. I need these to defend points. Keeps doesn't mean she had a point big's true. Crotch chop. Anyway, I want to try this busted thing, the Abrams Miklik. I'm glad she isn't here still because she'd probably say like Miklik this dick or something and I'd turn into ash. Probably grab that to be a toughie. I still have yet to use this thing, but I want to try it. What a fucked up looking thing this is. Fucked up. It's going to shoot that little cord out of you like Spider-Man. Big fan of the assault bridge as a fat ERA rig of a grenade launcher. The Miklik is a bonus. Isn't the Miklik really good? I was going to bring the machine gun so that it could like defend itself from helicopters. Rather than actually having it breach. I was just going to have it like sit behind buildings and do this. So let's get farm equipment on the front, let's go. Yeah, it's gonna fucking get ya. Needs to animate and like eat you up with them. Do I want Sheridans? I don't think I do. I think for light scout tank, the Thunderbolt will have me covered. The fact that the Thunderbolt comes with 2 smokes by default is really good value. With micro, that's gonna be more effective than APS. Warlock says it in minefields? No. The Miklik is just used to like kill infantry in buildings. It ignores cover, it's stupid, but I'm gonna try and use it. It's stupid, which is why I'm going to try to use it. Beacon armor on. We have some tow Humvees. I think just bring more of these. It's good to have like the option to have tow Humvees, I think. It's good to have the option to bring them. Does the AGS have the power drop icon? It did before I got rid of it. Oh, this thing. Yeah, it does. But it doesn't have power drop when you put the ERA on it, but that's fine. I'm not using it for power drop. Anyway, this vehicle tab looks pretty good now, I think. I've got my 2... I'm only going to call one at a time, I think. I've got my micro tanks. I've got my tanks of the line. I have a town clearer. I have tows to hold different points with. To hold defensive positions with. I have scout tanks. Things good. I can work with this, I think. Okay, so I have to cut 515 from other parts now, but I also want to relook at everything else anyway. So... Humvee RWS is good enough to push through open points for me. And then for pushing in woods, I can bring a Septua. I know all of you are racing to type in the joke right now of Septua, that thing. One sec. Sorry, I had to alt-tab and speak to my beautiful wife. I don't think I want the unarmed fist. Though it does have the slats, Biggs. It's got those slats and it's cheap. But if I'm going to push through woods, I'd probably just send like a light Humvee or something instead that can actually kill shit. Though, I mean, that is resistant. But you could just send a Humvee RWS that gets there faster. Like, if I'm trying to be lean on my deck here, I probably don't want them as much. I think taking 4 army snipers is good, just because, like, it's the only foot recon I have. I don't like cavalry scouts. I don't. So I don't really want to take them. Probably, like, getting a B-Fist would be good. Like, a not too expensive one. I'm probably gonna get an expensive one. Something that costs, sure, it costs 130. The big downside is you lose the toe, honestly. But something you can push through a wood would be nice. Have any luck with the tool? I haven't got to use it yet. You can bring this one for 150. It's got worse optics. It's got worse optics. It can be a transport on the pinch. But it's got worse optics. Probably I would just take a B-Fist. Yeah, my one says if you get to see if you have that scouts. Yeah, because then also I have to get the scouts. I just don't like Cav Scouts. I don't think they're good. If laser APS wasn't a thing, they'd be good, but having one launcher is not good in this game. IMO. Where am I cutting from? Not from air. Probably not from helo. It's going to have to be infantry and recon at this rate, unless you want to cut from support a bit. Oh yeah, we can get some slam rams because it's not my main job. I can bring a couple still if I can maybe wheel it into the deck. I'd cut some of this shit too. Like, I'd probably go down to like no Brutuses, just bring like 2 Iron Thunders. None of these. I need more of these though. Okay, we're gonna have to cut a lot of shit actually. I think probably cut both the slam rams. And then I can still do a reasonable air net with the Patriots and Pivads. And in a pinch I can use Shorads if I'm really getting pressed for it. But yeah, I'd probably cut the slam rams for this. It feels wrong cutting too many of the slam rams, honestly. Maybe cut some trucks instead. The trucks are really useful too, though. Ah. You gotta cut something. Cut a truck. Then you can bring all the Mashorads. You can still do a one-man anti-air net just with 2 slam rams instead of 4, which is still a lot of AA net for one person. It should, especially if I throw the Shorads in if needed, be able to maintain air cover for my whole team. But we're not really cutting from support with this one. This isn't a cutting from support looking deck right now. I could cut some of the luxury from vehicle. I just cut a tank or 2. Like, I don't necessarily need all this shit. I could cut 1 Abrams, perhaps. Like, I am armored focused, but just getting that much shit out at once would be hard. But probably infantry and then recon is the 2 places I'll cut more from. I want to have infantry that I can push up specifically to work with the armor, so I can probably cut a lot of the, like, defensive infantry, because I'll just use tanks for that instead. Like, I think what I want here is not infantry that are going to be put in a place to hold a point while I'm not there, but specifically infantry that help me take a town. Infantry that work with the armor to screen them. So I can probably cut a lot from the infantry tab, actually. I can probably cut the toes. Stingers is kind of non-negotiable. I need them. They're really good. I want the protection system on them. Yeah, I've got it. I need the engines as well. And we're probably just going to make it expensive. Probably just get the full armor package. But this is Beagle. You're accidentally building my deck. For high-impact infantry, keeping some weapon squads would be really good. Cut the HMG. I would even consider bringing double stingers. Just because, like, one of the biggest threats to armor is getting helo countered, I think. And I think mech rifles won't do anything that the airborne can't do way better. And so bring the Stinger teams for that, then I think. Drop the mech rifles. Go hard on that. I mean, I might want to bring more Bradleys, actually. I might want to bring both mech rifles and these guys. Weapon Squad has 2 launchers? Yeah, Weapon Squad is good. Boover says, aren't Weapon Squads basically the same as Cav Scouts? No, Cav Scouts has 3 guys and 1 Javelin. Weapon Squads has 8 guys and 2 Javelins. And can also fight with infantry combat as well. That's why they're an actual combat unit, whereas Cav Scouts is like kind of a joke to me. Cav Scouts either needs to be cheaper or get 2 launchers, but that would make them an attack unit, so that'd be silly. So they just need to be a bit cheaper, I think. They're just a bit shit. Barley says, don't forget the AMPV has 12 slots, so you can use them to carry airborne while having a Javelin on the Bushmaster. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, yeah. 12 is the right number for airborne, so you can be a weapons team and an airborne. Definitely, definitely. Probably no room for AGLs in this squad. I like to pair airborne with AGLs in the pure heliborne deck. But I think with the amount of vehicle support I'm going to have, this is much less necessary. And I can instead fit this into, like, just more anything else. I think 4 airborne is more than enough. In fact, if you went 2 weapon squads, you could probably cut down to 2 airborne and 2 weapon squads and just call them in as you need them. It's kind of good to have a few extra grunts, though, when you need them. Airborne are definitely your most versatile infantry unit here. But I also think more Bradleys will be important for making big pushes. Like, having 8 Bradleys would be kind of sick. You're gonna have to cut a lot of other shit to fit that, though. Like, the Bradleys are expensive. With all the shit I put on them anyway. So I think with this, you have to cut the weapon squad and some airborne. Oh, no, you really can't. You really can't fit that if you still want airborne. That's no bueno. Maybe in the recon tab we bring some recon Bradleys. They cost 20 more, but right, like it's comparable though, right? Like if I get it all. Yeah, pin that. Pin the M3A3. It's 20 more, but they're still the same, right? They're just a bit better on the stealth and the optics. Yeah, you've got same armor, same health. Less transport is annoying, but that's not why I want them. Weapons are the same. Paying the premium is but I mean, you are getting optics, so if you have them with you, you always have something that can push through a forest. Also more tow ammo. Oh, they do have 12 tow ammo. That's kind of good. Okay. But there's not enough infantry. What are you now? I know it isn't. I know, don't worry. I'm not done. People always think I'm done because I, like, look away from the tab for 5 seconds. I'm not done. We're still going. Okay, so I think you can't do this. I think you need the airborne and shit. Bring that bunch of Bradleys. We'll want some ISVs as well. I'm gonna have to cut from somewhere in this deck, man. I'm gonna have to cut from somewhere. Probably gonna have to cut extra prestige things like the B-Fist. That's just a bit too niche. And probably like all the Humvees. The Humvees are really useful though. It's really fucking useful to have them. Especially the minigun Humvees, I think are really good. And I can't really take the Bradleys in the recon tab, I just remembered, because that would require taking Cav Scouts, which is a huge blow to points, and not a unit I want. If you really don't want to bring the Mech Inf, you could just bring Mech Rifles. For a cheaper way to get the Bradleys. You could also bring cheaper Bradleys. Second line Bradleys. $75 is double the Bradley. Probably don't even go the Jammer. You do want the one that has the top attack tow, I think. Don't go APS on these ones. You're not going to be able to afford that. You do need a better engine, I think. And then on armor, I think you need at least armor that lets you survive artillery hits, but you don't need stuff that lets you survive everything else. I think you're going to have to drop the weapons squad. It's too expensive. You'll be too pressed anyway with how expensive tanks are. Yeah, that'd be good, Crack Cow, yeah. And you can probably only fit like this many, at most. If you turn them into mech engineers, they could actually be useful too for taking towns. Or just mech rifles for killing vehicles and taking towns. These guys are kind of like mini CQC soldiers, which for 50 isn't bad. Probably not bad for sweeping a town, sweeping a forest. But then you have to bring the engineering Bradleys, which I also don't want. They're not AT toys, so that's kind of out the window. I think try to bring these guys with cheaper Brads then. There you go. Alright, that's that. Now we're just back to having to cut a lot of points. I have 4 ISVs, which is enough to bring the airborne. But I don't have any transport for the army snipers. I probably need less army sniper recon because this deck should not be about ground game, patient ground game scouting. So I can probably cut those guys a lot. However, if you cut them, you're not bringing ISVs, which is its own problem. Can I fit any in here? I can fit a couple. I wouldn't worry about the machine guns on these ones. They're purely going to be for transport, is my plan. You can fit 1 in there. So you're going to have to fit a bunch more, because you're going to want 1 for each airborne, minimum. Or, if it's purely for transporting around, you could just have like 2 or 3 ISVs and then use MTVs as well. Otherwise, there's a sort of in-between solution for the transport infantry problem is mech engines and AMPVs. No, I don't want transports for them. Oh, but I see what you're saying. I could bring them to transport everyone around. I want the fast wheel transports for that, though. But yeah, good suggestion. Remember the AMP Jeff has weirdly good range? Yeah, I don't want that, though. But good suggestion. Let's get rid of the grenade launcher on this for the same reason, I think. Oh, it's 5 points, and it does come in really clutch, though, if you want to, like, push a town. I think try to keep the grenade launchers on them. It may come in handy. They just die immediately, though. They'll just die immediately. Just take them off. Be cheap here. Be cheap. Because the armor is going to cost so much. The armor is going to cost so much. You're not going to have the points to do most of this shit in a game. These have to be pushed to capacity because you have to get the max amount of these. If I could just take more Kiowas, I would, honestly. I wish. I'm even considering dropping the longbow for more Chinooks, but nah. Yeah, I could probably lose a Blackhawk as Mawad. Yeah, probably if I wanted. I could lose the tow Humvees completely, I think. I think you just get rid of them. If you lose an Abrams and a Blackhawk, you're good. Yeah, I kind of don't want to lose an Abrams, but I probably will never use this one just because of cost. Also, in a pinch, if I really had enough money for all that, I could bring 2 SEP-V3s, which I don't really want to do, but... Is there a reason for the tour? Yeah, woods. I want it for when I want to push through woods. Though I could just bring a B-Fist for that. I could just make the B-Fist come and push through. I just really want to use the tool, honestly. It looks cool as fuck. I just want to try it sometime. But if I did lose the tour, it would let me bring more ISVs. No, I don't have more snipers. What do I have? I have 2 ISVs right now. That's not bad. 2 ISVs, 3 MTVs. I would probably like to have more transports, but this is maybe an acceptable number of them. How many am I going to need? For, like, actually assaulting a town, I would be needing to use, all of them. For the airborne, it'd be 3, and then this plus that. What's the rule of the assault breacher? Kill infantry in towns. I feel like I could use, like, 1 more ISV. So I don't think I can fit it. Otherwise, I think I got a lot of good options in this deck. I could also consider cutting down on the Fexes, because if I'm playing armor, I'll likely never have enough points to do 2 Fexes at once. So I could even do some, like, early Ace Combat F-15s, because air game is really important. There is the option for bringing a C-130 to drop in a scout tank as well, but, I mean, with the amount of shit you want to drop, that's not the worst idea, because... Well, the Chinook can bring 3 ISVs, but it's going to get a little bit tight. If you drop one of the Fexes, how many F-15Cs could you fit? Like, cheap ones. Full fuel, I don't skimp on fuel. Just like War Thunder. 2 AMRAMs, 4 Sidewinders is 285. You could only fit 1 in the deck, which isn't really worth doing on this one, I think. Do we still think the Striegels are important to keep? Yeah, Striegels are good to have. Just when you need shit dead. I miss all the marine aviation options, man. Okay, so maybe just bring a C-130 or a Globemaster. I mean, you could bring both. It's better to have one good interceptor than none. Also good for helicopters, I guess. Now, as his 2x minimal load at Eagles go for 420. Yeah, I don't want to go no AMRAMs, though. I guess I could just go 4 AMRAMs, but then I don't have Sidewinders for helicopters, which kind of sucks as well. It's true that I could fit 2 then, though the players come out at the start. The need to airdrop is probably not huge. I mean, a C-130 could actually do it without getting shut down, though, which is nice. But on a lot of maps, you lose a lot of the advantage of the airdrop from how far back you need to drop it, I think. I don't know, C-130s do stay lower. Yay, they do Kith the Core. They work pretty well. They get shut down a lot too, though. I mean, all I want to airdrop is... What can even be airdropped in this deck? I can't even drop them. I forgot. I can't even drop the fucking AGSs because I'd taken ERA. So that's pointless, actually. Just use the Chinook. Only having 1 Chinook will make it a bit harder to drop 2 trucks at once, but whatever. Okay, so I think go for the 2 F-15Cs. And I guess, yeah, just go for the cheapest possible loadout. Oh, you can go 2 AIM-9s, 2 AMRAMs. Maybe that's the move. For 260. What's this one cost again if you go 275? No, if you go 285. I wish I could fit that. With less fuel you can. Maybe just bring the less fuel. I hate skimping on fuel. But I do want to have 4 Sidewinders for killing helos, because that's one of the most important parts of the starting Ace combat, honestly, is killing the helos. You're just going to be a lot more careful with the Afterburner, I think. Because I can't really cut anything from the Striegel. Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on, if I'm not using the Striegel for interceptors... Goaded. Yeah, okay, just take all the missiles off the Striegels, which cuts down on them as a cost as a strike package as well. And then bring... There you go. Now I've got my preferred loadout with all the fuel I want. Done and dusted. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I mean, hell, if I wanted to be dominant, I could lose the Fex completely and go all F-15C, couldn't I? Ooh, not quite. How far off is that? really far. You can get 3 though. I think I'd rather have the fax as an option. Okay. Now with that in mind, we got our ace combat at the start and for killing helicopters, which also important with this deck because what did we say? Helicopters are the biggest killer of us, so if they ever become a huge problem, I can trade 2 F-15Cs to wipe out a helo blob, right? That's good. I like that. I'd like another Chinook. Maybe I could cut 2 Blackhawks and get a second Chinook. Because I don't really want to do like combat drops with the airborne, which is what the Blackhawks are better at. And when I do drop, I probably want them to be bigger drops, though. Having these is really good for being able to run supplies out to the Patriots really quick, though. That's one thing to consider. I also want to get some of these nasty little gremlin supply trucks I forgot. I want to get them for the Patriots and the Iron Thunder. I probably don't need that many. I can't take that many anyway. Bring like 1 for the Iron Thunders, I think. And you're just going to have to cut a truck. And that should be fine. I think... No, wait, because... because I don't have any Lavelles. I need things that are going to roll with the armor. Them MTVs are probably the best thing I got for that. They're fast. I can't cut back on them. Ooh. I forgot that. I forgot that I don't have a Lavelles. I need actual... they're so fucking expensive, too. Fuck, they're so expensive. Maybe you do need to bring these to roll of the armor. The gain of the minute is going to be such a pain. At least these things can just drive in easily. 60. No, you've got to go MTVs. But you might need a 4th one. 3 of the armor. Ugh. Maybe 1 of these, but now what are you going to cut? You have to cut more Slam Ram, I think. Maybe because we're generating the Artie? No, I want the good Artie. If I don't want the good Artie, I just bring Brutuses. No, that might be what you meant, is just bring Brutuses. Okay, bring 3 of them. Now I can bring 4 of these nasty little things. They'll probably be faster than Lavelles in Woods, so it's fine. Yeah, there is nothing wrong with A7 Paladins mile wide. It's just like with how much micro I'm going to be focusing on the tanks and babysitting them, I want to just have something I can have really far away and not think about it too much. So that's why I like the Iron Thunders here. It's also nice to have a precision guided option. So that's fine though. We've got those for it now. That should be enough trucks. Logi does win wars though. We're so overboard in everything but recon. Okay, I think now just cut like 25 from this deck and go play it. Just cut this thing. I never got that extra ISV I wanted. Probably do either cut the B-Fist or the Septua. You can cut the Blackhawks? Nah, especially with how I don't have any like really reliable resupply options that will live. I want to have off-map fast supply I can call in at a low cost at all times. Want to take one Blackhawk? I could cut a Blackhawk. One Global Hawk? No, fuck no. Never cut Global Hawks. Never use the Tua anyway. It's true I never use it, but I want to take it so I can try to use it. I do agree though that the Tua is the most likely thing to cut, but I really want to actually try to use it in a game. But it is true, like, you'd probably cut the Tua here as a gimmick. Don't know, Jeff Whaley. No idea. Maybe could artists really use it. I do want to try and use it, that's the thing. I probably gotta cut the Tua. Tamwa says, tanks already kills off in a micro heavy. Yeah, but Artie is not the same as tanks. Artie is really important. It does a very different job. You've also got A out the arse. I do, yes. But they're for different things. This is for with the tanks. This is for with the AA net. Ask the dev to increase the limit. Great idea. Yeah, I'll ask the developers to just give me a little, like 285 more points. I could cut one. I don't want to cut one. It's like the point of the deck. I hate it to do it, but I gotta cut the Tua, I think. Alright. Fuck it. And now you can bring some more SVs? No. Yes? No. You can bring more Humvees. Tamwa says, if you cut anyone tank over, why not keep the cool scout tank? Because it's more expensive. Though that is... It's also more expensive. That is a good point that I could just bring a Sep 2 of my platoon, but that sounds like a waste of 70 points. That is true, though. I could try putting the Sep 2 in with my other tanks. What is the standard recon of these tanks? 1400. Oh, okay, then you need to cut the B-Fist, I think. But then the B-Fist is useful. Okay, so you're going to cut an Abrams, and you're going to bring a Septua in as a tank. So now you only have to cut 50. Alright, we'll try it this way. We'll try it this way. I could also bring a slightly worse version of this for the backup one. Like, I don't need them to both be Sep B3s if I'm trying to get optimal. I could go... Because one... They're only meant to be on cooldown for the other one, right? Cut one Stinger Squad? I won't do it. You lose the HE, which is really impactful for the micro tank, I think. I think that's why I don't want to downgrade. If you're going to bring in a costly micro tank, have it be able to kill infantry. $50's easy to cut. I can cut 50, no problem. 50's easy to cut. The Iran is the same? I don't think it is. Is it? I thought that was the whole point. Everyone goes on about the FEP. T-round. No, the HE round. The Sep V3 has a dedicated HE round. Is what I'm talking about. Which versus the heat on this one? You have a FEP Eagle? I know, but the trophy has the same thing the FEP does. It has 8 HE rounds. Which does more damage in a wider radius to infantry. It's not that much more, I guess, but still. I feel like it's good to have. What is the M? Holy shit, I didn't notice they gave it that. Yeah, Sep V3, same as the FEP, has HE rounds. What is the M11 150? M11 150. Oh, this is the breaching monster, yeah. No, there's no mines in the game. Come on, so many of paladins. It's for saturation. This is a solo queue deck. If I was playing a team, I would just cut all the AA. But because it's a solo queue deck, I need to be able to set up an effective AA net that's resistant to being spammed with seed. So I need to be able to, like, even one slam ram is running a bit tight here. Like, ideally I would have 2 to make 2 Patriots, 4 Pevads, 2 slam rams. One is tight, but hopefully it'll work. I could cut one of these little gremlins and then, like, one Humvee, and that would do it. So we're talking Pivad Slat? What about it? Am I missing it somewhere? Oh, yeah. My wife's talking about taking the Pivad Slats off. Yeah. That's also somewhere I could cut, like, 40, but I'm not gonna do it this time. Okay, that's like it then. I'm just gonna put the grenade launchers back on these, because I can't help myself. like the minigun on you better. You got smoke pods. Yep. Anybody want something that costs 5? Anyone want an upgrade for 5 cost? We're giving it away. A free 5 cost upgrade for someone. It's free. I just want to optimize. I want one thing to cost 5 more. Fuck it, I'm not gonna find it. Oh, Milo says you can waste exactly 5 for miniguns in a Chinook. Boom. Oh, but it makes the unit more expensive in the game. Yeah, but what about the one time the Chinook defends itself from a Kiowa with the Gatlings? It's so stupid. Don't do that. But what if? What if? When would the Chinook ever need the miniguns? Sell me on it. The Blackhawks would make sense because they actually do combat drops sometimes. If a Chinook is firing, it's a bad idea. It sounds cool, true. Need Chinook with artillery on it? You mean from fucking 0 hour? My wife says, okay, hear me out. Okay, I'm hearing you out. It can tank enemy Kiowa packs. No. 18 health, 10 ECM, 10 flares. I don't think that's the best use of 140 points, but it does have 18 health. It could take 3 stinger hits. I don't think I'm ever going to use it like that. Pilot Hunter, yeah, you can do that with these though. These are much better at it. I'm going to keep the cost low, I'm boring. Let's go play this deck. I'm ready to play it. That's enough deck building for one day. What the fuck do they call this bullshit? True Armor plus Heliborn. Honestly, my deck names are so ridiculous at this point. Live a little, Beagle Rush. I did it! I put the miniguns on. Live a little. We're gonna live a little. Alright, and that is that. Let's go play a game. I'm ready. I should save... I should take a screenshot of this deck so I can update my deck command. And let's see how this goes in solo queue, because I feel like I'm going to lose a lot. But I feel like that'll be part of getting better. As we saw from me today, because this is my first day of really going armor heavy, there's a lot of mistakes I'm making with my armor play so far, strategically and micro-wise. But I also think I'm improving. So that's all that matters, is just get a bit better. Let me update my command. Probably says, if I had a nickel for every time my Sea Stallion pilot has had to kill a pilot on its way back from delivering troops, I'd have 2 nickels. That's out of 10 games, though. Yeah, I mean, the miniguns do rip ass. They are really good. Like, those Humvees that we get in Airborne that have miniguns are fucking cool. Okay, I updated my deck